In this video, I will show you exactly how to start Shopify dropshipping. I will show you every single step of the process and how to optimize every step to ensure your success with your first ever Shopify dropshipping store. So let's begin. This is how I will start dropshipping with $0. Now you might be asking yourself, how has this guy accumulated this knowledge? In April of 2023, I started dropshipping for the first ever time. That was only a few months ago. That was in the exact same position as you guys. And within 1 month, I generated over $1,000. And you're seeing the screenshot on screen. Of those $1,000, around 50 to 60% of that is profit. And I documented my exact strategy. And that strategy is the same strategy the top stores use and a lot of these gurus put into paid courses. However, I'm going to reveal it today for absolutely free. So let's begin. So when it comes to starting dropshipping with $0, we have a few things we need to cover. We need to learn how to pick products that make $5,000 plus a week, how to build and run a dropshipping store, how to fulfill orders without ever having to handle the products yourself. You will never touch these products, so you do not need to worry about that. The secret tips I use to get ahead of my competitors and the easiest scale method to grow your store. So we're going to begin by picking out our products that can make $5,000 plus a week, and how we're going to do that is by navigating over to a website like CJ Dropshipping or AliExpress that can supply us these products. Now I have gone into incognito mode so I can replicate what the store is going to look like for you guys when you go on it for the first time, and this is what CJ Dropshipping looks like. If you want to follow along, come to the website. This is what it looks like, and you can see the trending products. Now, you can't go through the categories if you wish, if there's a certain niche you want to pick. So let's say, for example, you want to do something in women's clothing, you can look through all the items. However, I'd recommend going to the trending products and looking at something that catches your eye. So for example here, we have a Magnetis wireless charger that definitely catches my attention. Let's keep scrolling. We have new products here as well. And you can see the products and you can see the listings and you can see the price. Now the price varies depending on your shipping and things of that nature, but you can see there are a ton of products here. Now after scrolling through CJ Dropshipping, I came across this product, which is the All-Light 3-in-1 wireless charging multifunctional Bluetooth speaker night lights. So just to show you what this looks like, is a night light, has a very good design, and this is a product that I can definitely see doing well, catches a lot of attention, is very well designed, it's got the RGB look, and that tends to catch people's attention on TikTok. Now when it comes to picking your products, you need to keep in mind the current market conditions. If you look at this product here, there's not too much to consider. It's very well designed, it has RGB, it will catch people's attention, and this is a product that people will be willing to buy year round. However, if I showed you a listing of an automatic water gun, there's more to consider there. Yes, it's a very cool product. It would depend on the pricing of the listing as well. But if we're doing this close to winter, it's not going to do very well. However, if we did this video just before summer and I was showing you the automatic water gun, naturally that would be a good product to dropship because more people will be willing to buy it. Now the next step is to find the competitors of this product and understand how they market the product and what they price the product at, as this is vital information we're going to use when we set up our store and our product on the store. Now, a way in which you can do this is by taking the name and searching it on Google. However, a lot of these stores are going to change the name. That isn't a very good name for this product. So what I like to do is head over to the listing here and click on the download images button. Now this will download all the images, and then what we're going to do is reverse Google image search the images so we can find the image source, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. I've gone ahead and downloaded the images and I went over to Google Images. All you want to do is simply drag and drop the image into Google Images and then click on find image source, and this will find all the times this image has been used. So we found the original CJ Dropshipping listing. We have also found dreammyspaceline.com. So let's click on this. It will take you to a website for a comparator, and you can see that they're selling it for £45. Now if we head back over to the original listing here, it's being sold after the service fee and the shipping fee, which is just estimated by the way, $36.80. So they're roughly around making £20 to £24 per sale for this product. And you can see that they obviously going ahead and using the assets from CJ Dropshipping, which we can do as well. Now we're looking at this example, which is being sold for £45, but in my opinion, the actual product page isn't very good looking. It's very dark, it's not very smooth, and a lot of people would often click off this because they don't like how this site looks. But if you look at a different comparator here, you can see there's a lot more of a smoother look here. They've added a drop shadow to the product image. You can see that they're using a different theme. They're using the same information which we can get from CJ Dropshipping. However, the site overall looks better, and they're actually pricing this at more than the other competitor was. So naturally they're going to make more money, and you can actually justify a higher price if your site looks better, because customers are going to trust you more, you're going to convert more, and therefore you're going to make more money for yourself. And one thing to keep in mind, that when you're looking at these types of products and you're researching your competitors, you'd often look at the pain points. However, this product isn't really solving any pain points, it's just a cool looking product and it offers some great functionality. So we'll look at the way it functions, we'll look at what functions the competitors are actually focusing on, and then we'll apply it to our own store. So we can see here that they mentioned the basic stuff, the dimmable light, the 15-watt fast charger, the clock function, and more details about the actual product itself. And before we move off the product section of the video, I just want to mention two things. First thing, when you're looking at your competitors' stores, you want to look at what products they're using to upsell this. Now there's two ways of doing this. You can easily go to their actual store here, and we can look through what products they're also selling on the website. So you can see they're selling a lot of Halloween stuff, some diffusers. There doesn't seem to be an overall theme with this website. However, another way to identify upsells, specific upsells for specific products. So if someone wants to add this to cart, click add to cart, and an item might pop up here. Okay, they don't have the actual checkout here that slides across and shows the upsell item. It's just a regular Shopify checkout, which is fine. However, a lot of stores, especially the optimized stores, have a sliding checkout and have an upsell item. I'm putting an image on screen so you can understand what I mean here, but that is a great way to understand what items you can upsell with this, and you can save yourself time instead of researching this for yourself. The final point I want to make when it comes to choosing your product is that do not spend too much time trying to find the perfect product, because that does not exist. There's going to be faults with certain products when it comes to the number of competitors, how quick the product dies. However, you just need to pick a product and get moving. When I chose my first ever product, I spent 2 hours researching potential products I am interested in. I put them into Google Doc, I went through the list and I boiled it down to 3. I chose one of them and they managed to do well, made over $1,000 in a month. I scaled it past that point. I tried the other 2 products and they completely flopped. That is just the art of dropshipping. So you need to move quick, choose your products, and hopefully you'll get success, and then you can scale it past that point. And the next part of the video is how to build and run a Shopify dropshipping store. This part is very important. I'm going to break it down for you. If you click one of the links in the description, it will take you to this page. This is a Shopify themes page where you can see all the free themes that you can use for your store. Now, the one I often go with and I've been using as of late is the Sense theme. This is completely free and you can go and check it out. You can check out their demo store as well. So if you look at the demo store, you can see overall they've got a very smooth look to their website. You can see the rounded product images here. If you go into the product page, you can see once again, this is the basic product page before any editing, before any plugins, and you can see it looks pretty nice. You can swap out these images. They've got a frequently asked questions section here. They've got testimonials. They have natural images down here. You can go and replace this. They have a CTA down here as well. They have a menu and they have social icons. Overall, this store is very good looking and I highly recommend you use this for your first ever Shopify dropshipping store. Feel free to experiment, but this is the free template I've been using for a lot of my stores. Now, once you have picked your theme, you need to begin building your Shopify dropshipping store, and I'm going to do you a favor here. Click the link down below in the description and it will take you to this page, and it says bring your ideas to life for £1 a month. And what you're doing here is when you start your free trial with Shopify, you're signing up for a free trial and you can enjoy 3 months of Shopify for £1. You're paying £1 for 3 months of Shopify that will allow you to sell your products online. So I highly recommend you utilize this offer. And the next step after signing up for Shopify is to select the theme you wish to use. I've shown you a bunch of free themes that you can use. Once you've done that, you need to move on to the vital step, which is connecting the product to your Shopify store. Now, this connection between the supplier and your store will allow orders to take place. So when a customer goes to your store and places an order for the product, that will directly send the order to the supplier so you can fulfill the order. I'll break this down more detail later in the video, but very simply come back over to CJ Dropshipping, AliExpress, Zendrop, whatever supplier you're using, and when you come to the actual product page, you'll find something along the lines of connect. And essentially what you're doing here is click connect if the product already exists in your store to establish a product connection for automatic order fulfillment. So if the product already exists, click this button. However, if you've yet to create the product and you want to list it, then click list and add the product to your store. All you need to do is connect the Shopify store to your account on CJ Dropshipping, AliExpress, Zendrop, and once you've done that, it'll establish the connection, and once the order takes place, like I said, it will show up on the supplier and you can fulfill the order. Now, once you've set up a connection between your supplier and your Shopify store, I'm going to move over to the next step, which is how to fulfill your orders. Now, fast forward to the day you get your first ever order. It is a very great feeling, trust me. What you want to do is head over to your supplier's website, go to your dashboard, and you will see the order there. Now you will see all the customer details, you'll see everything you need, and it will essentially go ahead and generate a base price based on where the customer is. But then you can dictate what type of shipping packages you want to use and how quickly you want to get the package to the customer. Now, if you look on screen here, this is roughly what you're going to see. You're going to see a variety of shipping methods. And once again, this is for the same product we've been talking about in today's video. So we have Sensitive Pro, Liquid Line, and a bunch of other options. It shows you the shipping fee, service fee, total shipping cost, and the delivery time. So keep in mind, you have the base product cost, which is $21.51, and then you need to put the shipping cost on top, and then you need to account for your delivery time and make sure you reflect that accordingly on your storefront. So let's say, for example, I want to stick with the CJ Packet Sensitive for all orders across the store. So I know that my delivery time is going to be 8 to 15 days, so call it up to 2 weeks, and I know the total shipping cost is going to be $15.29. Add that to the $21.51, and then you need to consider what your listing price is going to be with that in mind to make sure your profit margin is worth it. Once you pick the shipping method, all you need to do is fulfill the order, and that entails purchasing the product for the customer, and then the supplier sends it to the customer directly. You do not need to touch this product whatsoever. And the best part is you're not spending any of your own money, because of the fact that the customer is purchasing the product on your store. So let's say you're selling this for £60. You're taking the £60, you're taking a bit of that money and then purchasing the actual item from the supplier, and the supplier ships it directly to the customer, and the customer does not know any different, and you simply take the profit in the middle. This whole process takes a few minutes every day. So if you get new orders every day, personally what I do is I wake up early in the morning, I refresh all my orders on my supplier's dashboard, I fulfill all the orders, and there are options to bulk fulfill orders, so you don't need to do it individually, and they'll ship it directly all to the customer, and I simply take my product. This process takes a few minutes, and it's a lot more efficient than ordering the stock to your own home and fulfilling it yourself. Now let's move over to the next chapter of today's video, which is the secrets I use to stay ahead of my competition when dropshipping. Now it's no secret that when it comes to selling these products, oftentimes there are a lot of competitors existing for these products. Now you can see that as a bad thing, but we can also see it as a good thing, and I'm going to show you how. When it comes to loads of competitors, you've got plenty of case studies to analyze to figure out what works and what doesn't, so you can drive traffic to your store. So very simply, come over to TikTok, make sure you follow Casting Baseballs here, little shout out there, and let's look for our product. So just to remind you guys, this is the product here. I'm going to type in something like this, 3-in-1 Bluetooth nightlight. I'm going to click search, and as you can see, it is right there. So I'm going to click on it, and as you can see, this is the video, and this person has filmed this video. I don't need to film this video because they're going to take this video and use it on our own TikTok account to create TikTok organic marketing, so we can send people to our website. Now the issue is we need to download this, and TikTok doesn't support downloading, so I will show you how to extract this video. So what we're going to do is grab the URL for the TikTok. We're going to head over to snaptik.app. This is linked down below in the YouTube description. Make sure to check it out. Paste the TikTok link here, click download, wait a few seconds, and you will see that we get a version of the video without the watermark. Click download, and you will see that it downloads the MP4 file, and if we look at the MP4 file, you can see there's no watermark, and we can post this on our own page and no one will know a difference. Now keep in mind that I just randomly clicked on a video here that was posted 22 hours ago and got 233 views. The best way to do this is to locate multiple competitors of yours so you can track their videos and even follow them on a burner account so you can see the videos they're posting and see how well they do. So for example, if this video here were to get 1 million views in a few days, I would definitely use this video multiple times so I can go ahead and bring in attention. However, if this video flopped across a bunch of my competitors' TikTok accounts, I simply would not use it because they are my case studies. They're going ahead and using these videos. They've got the audience already built up, so I can see what works, what doesn't, take what works and apply it to my organic marketing so I can take traffic to my website. Moving on to the final chapter of today's video, this is the easiest scaling method for your Shopify dropshipping store. Now, very simply, this concept just includes you doubling down on what works. So you're applying the concept of taking what does best and putting more time and more attention on those things so you can bring in more eyes to your website. Now this splits off into two things. We're going to do it under the roof of TikTok. So we can do TikTok organic and TikTok ads, and I'll break down both concepts. TikTok organic is when you post content on your TikTok account willingly, content you make or content you take from competitors, and you do this on a regular basis to build up a following so you can take that traffic to your website. Very simple and easy concept. So when it comes to that, very simply, you take the videos that do well, you post them more, you post more content similar to that, you reply to comments on those videos, and you'll be able to push traffic to your website. Now, if we're doing TikTok ads, this becomes a bit more complex, but the rewards are much greater because you have a lot more data to work with. So let's say, for example, you set a budget of $20 per ad group on your TikTok ads. And one ad group does a lot better than another ad group. You can use this information to your advantage by allocating more funds to the ad group that performs better. This could be through AVD, this could be through conversions. There's a plethora of metrics that you can look at, and I'm going to show you what those metrics look like now. Now, I've logged into my first ever TikTok ads account and I've headed over to the ads manager. Now, keep in mind the data I'm going to show you is from the first ever month of me ever running TikTok ads, but let's look at the data. We have the impressions, clicks, and CTR here. Now, very simply, let's disregard the bottom one because of the fact that there's 116,000 impressions. I obviously allocated more cost there. Let's look at the top two. So we have one with 12,000 impressions and one with 22,000. Very clearly, the one with 12,000 impressions got less of a spend on it than the one with 22,000, hence why there's less impressions. Now, if we look at the clicks here, the one with 12,000 got practically the same amount of clicks as the one as 22,000. So you're talking about nearly half of the impressions with the same amount of clicks, therefore the CTR was a lot better. Now, what we can take from this is that the creatives in the top ad group clearly convert better, therefore I will spend more money on it. And it goes back to the idea of the easier scaling method when it comes to TikTok ads. You're simply taking what works and doubling down on it to make sure you can scale your success and bring in profits. Now, the final thing I want to mention is that when it comes to dropshipping, you need to ensure you move with speed, whether that's setting up new stores, setting up new products, testing products. Do not become emotionally attached to anything and understand that your main objective here is to make profit for yourself. So move with speed and understand that if you waste your time, you're wasting money. If you keep that in mind, you will be successful with dropshipping. Now, finally, I just want to introduce to you guys Web Wealth. This is a new free group that I'm offering completely for free, just to reiterate, and this will have exclusive content in there. In this video, I've been referencing a document, and in this document, there's exclusive content that will help you on this topic. You can get access to it for absolutely free. All you need to do is click the link down below, go to kasim.biz, sign up for the group. It's completely free. You'll get access to exclusive videos, exclusive content to help you on your business journey. I sincerely hope this video helped you, and I'm wishing you the best of luck with this business model.